Imagine an AI that is 10% more accurate at detecting skin cancer than a human doctor. It has processed millions of images. It never gets tired, and it doesn't have bad days. Statistically, it is the logical choice. But when it's your skin and your life on the line, who do you choose? If you felt a sudden urge to pick the human doctor, you aren't alone. In fact, you're part of a massive global paradox. New research from MIT Sloan has just pulled back the curtain on why our brains reject artificial intelligence, even when the AI is objectively better. We're talking about a massive meta-analysis covering 163 studies and over 80,000 participants. The researchers, led by MIT professor Jackson G. Liu and a global team of experts, wanted to know, why do we trust algorithms to predict the stock market but refuse to let them give us medical advice? The answer lies in something they call the Capability Personalization Framework. Think of it as a split-second vibe check your brain runs whenever it encounters AI. It asks two very specific questions. First, is this AI actually more capable than a human? And second, does this situation require me to be recognized as a unique individual? This is the personalization gap. See, we love AI for utilitarian tasks. If you're forecasting stock trends, you'll take the AI every time. Why? Because numbers don't have feelings. But the moment a task feels personal, everything changes. When we go to a doctor or a therapist or a career coach, we have a deep psychological need to be seen as one of a kind. We believe, rightly or wrongly, that an algorithm is just calculating us, whereas a human is understanding us. But wait, there's a twist. The study found a bizarre pattern interrupt in how we perceive technology. We are actually more likely to trust AI when it is physically tangible. Think about it. You are statistically more likely to enjoy a meal served by a physical robot in a restaurant than you are to trust an invisible, intangible algorithm hidden inside a website. If we can see it and it's in our physical space, our brains feel safer. Now, here is the part that will probably surprise you the most. You'd think that the more tech-savvy someone is, the more they'd trust AI, right? Wrong. The data shows that AI aversion is actually more pronounced in countries with higher levels of education and internet use. Let that sink in. The more we know about the tech, the more skeptical we become of its human touch. Meanwhile, in countries with low unemployment, people are much more likely to welcome AI with open arms. So, what does this mean for the future? As Professor Shin Chin noted, understanding people's mindset toward AI is just as important as improving the technology itself. For AI to truly become our partner, developers can't just make it smarter. They have to make it more human-centric. They have to solve the personalization paradox. We don't just need a faster diagnosis. We need to feel like the entity giving it actually knows who we are. Maximizing AI's potential isn't just about coding and optimization anymore. It's about psychology. Only by bridging the gap between what the machine can do and how the human feels can we move toward a world of true collaboration. So, let me ask you, would you trust an AI to manage your life savings? Most of you would. But would you trust it to tell you that everything is going to be okay? That is where the line is drawn. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next briefing.